Shalom. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. Yes, I haven't forgotten about Disco Elysium. Though it seems like some might think I have. I have not forgotten about Disco Elysium. I haven't. Though I will say, we're probably doing a shorter stream today. Of Disco Elysium, that is. I'm doing Disco Elysium because, you know, I want to, be on top of it and be somewhat consistent on it and make progress, even if it's very slow. Progress is better than no progress, right? So that's what we're doing today. We have a clear plan. Last time we got some tapes, we found out more of the story. I think we got more of the motive as to why they killed the guy, and it seems more out of lust. Sure, stuff with the riot of the strike going on is not good, so there's a lot of tension there. But also with, like, it seemed like there was a little bit of a conflict of, like, a guy liked a woman because the woman and them had relationships. But it was nothing more than that compared to how she was with this guy, who she kind of liked a bit more. Clearly does. And so, yeah, we kind of found out more about that. We talked to them about it and found some stuff about tapes. I don't know what's on the tapes. I forgot what's on the tapes. But we have tapes, and we have a tape player in our room. So we're in our room to listen to these tapes. That's all I kind of remember. We're still at day 2, though. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know if we're ending day 2 today. But, yeah. Pretty soon we're going to be going south, though, once the water lock fixes, which I think might be the next day. So on day 3, probably going to open up there, which is going to open up a lot more options. I think we have 2 things planned. We have the tapes, and then I think the only thing we have left is, like, there was something for, like, late in the day planned. I'm pretty sure we still had something like that. I knew we either already did that, but I think we're going to visit the one guy at the apartments when it's late, like at 9 o'clock. I think that's our only other thing we have planned. I think. But yeah, we're going to be playing some Disco Elysium. We're going to make a little bit more progress. Again, as a reminder, since it's been a while since we played, we are trying to play as a Christian as much as possible. It's been very interesting. I love this game a lot. Even with its heavy themes and mature, nature. I still like it a lot. I think it's really good. So I don't want to drop this game. So that's why we're playing it today. And then we're honestly going to switch over to some Dragon Ball Super Card Game Future World, because again, I want to grind some more rank in that, and my codes have finally come in, so I can open up packs. Awesome. We love that. So yeah, we're going to do that. And it should be a good time. Alright? Alright, let me get the game loaded. I haven't even booted it up yet. Dude, last night, I was playing a little bit with some of my friends of Magic Gathering, Commander, and I just built a Dungeons deck. And I'm going to be honest, it was really fun. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't think I have a really good win con with the deck yet. Like, our second game, we only played 2 games. The second one, it was, like, really late. And so we're all, like, kind of tired. And so I literally scooped because I was like, I don't know if I even have the win. But it's one of those where it's like, it's just going to take a while before we get there. So we're just like, hey, we'll just call it. We're good. Like, I'm fine with you having the win. Like, because it's like, it's not that I necessarily think I was going to lose, but it was just like, we're going to be here for a while type thing. So, yeah. To ignore that, we're just like, we'll move on. Which is, some of the problems with the dungeon decks is they tend to either have like a really clear combo where you go through the dungeon infinitely and win that way, or you, which you can do with Azrek, the Archlich, which I do have the deck, and I learned about that combo afterwards. I'm not much of a combo player. I don't like combos, because, that's not my nature. But I think I might put it in, because it's like, Azrek is in the 99, the combo's in the 99, so it's kind of fun if it's like, oh, if it just happens, and it's like, alright, cool. I'm not searching it out or nothing. If it happens, it happens, but otherwise, because, like, I did get Azrek at one point, and, like, being able to just bounce him to proc the dungeon is so fun. It was really fun. So I need to put in some, like, discount stuff for him, because he costs 3 normally, and that is kind of like a good combo, is you can discount him so he only costs, like, 1. That's really good to keep bouncing and get dungeon procs. But yeah, we'll see. I had to play more with it. But yeah, that was a fun deck. Very fun deck. I rebuilt my roll deck because I was kind of like inspired for D&D stuff because of the judge deck I was building. And funny enough, so lore reason why I like this also, not only because D&D, I like rolling, I like randomness, but also because of what's it called? Also because when I got into Magic, my friend group, we just got precons at the time. And the first precon I got was a roll deck, technically. It was a, like, I forgot what you see. It's like Dragon Barbarian, who, whenever he rolls, whenever you roll a die, you can ping your commander for 1 damage, and when you do, you make a spirit dragon. And I was really upset, because, like, I didn't know what to get, and, like, how it happened was, 2 of my friends who played, and my brother, they're all rooming together, they all went to the store, and they said they were going to do this, told me. They didn't wait for me, though. I'm still upset about this. They didn't wait for me. They all went to the store and did it. And it was one of those things where they sometimes had this thing where they would do, like, a game of the week. So, like, a new game, they would jump on and play together. So this was kind of that thing of, like, hey, let's all go and do this. And I didn't want to miss out. I didn't want to miss out because, like, Magic was always a thing that, like, kind of interested me, but I never had, like, the opportunity to dive in and get into it. And this was a clear opportunity to jump in and get into it and try it out. And so I was like, oh, cool. So I went after they already went. I don't know what they grabbed to precons. I didn't know. And so I was just like, I just want to precon. My friends already came in and got something. And so the person was like, hey, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. I had no idea at the time. And so the person was saying some stuff. And one of the things they offered was dragons. And I was going to be honest. I was like, that'd be kind of cool. This made me fall in love with dragons. Dragons is one of my favorite, like, monster type or creature type. I love dragons now. I love dragons in Magic. I love dragons in other stuff now, and fantasy. All because of this. This sparked that, like, awakening. Now, I've always been, like, in Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon was Charizard. So it's like there was always something there, but it wasn't like something. So it was one of those things where I was just kind of like, maybe. And then, you know, getting recommended, I was like, whatever. And then finally, eventually, I was like, sure, I'll do it. Dragons seem cool. Sure, we'll do that. And I was pretty disappointed by that deck, though, because the dragon spirits weren't dragons, they're dragon spirits. They're weird. But a card that was in that deck is Lathless the Dragon Queen, and that is one of my favorite commanders I have. I've ran it as a mono red commander. I've put it into my 5-color Dragon / Tiamat deck. I will sometimes deconstruct that Tiamat Dragon deck to remake a Lathless mono red deck, and I love that deck so much. It's a simple, like, what's it called? How much? I think it has 6. It's a 6/6. It's a 6/6, cost 6 dragon that whenever you play a non-token dragon, whenever it enters the field, you make a 4/4 dragon, 5/5 dragon. I don't know what's the stats on it. I haven't played it in a little bit, but yeah, you're play down dragons, get token dragons. It's very fun, very satisfying. And yeah, that was really cool. So going back through some of my stuff, I've already made, like, some roll stuff. I made it when I made a flip deck, a coin flip deck. I, like, put also some roll stuff in there. And so I was looking through some of my stuff. I was like, oh, okay. So I put more of my roll stuff back together. It's not fully put together yet, but I got some stuff. One of the cards I got that I've been missing for a while, and when I told my friends that I didn't have this card, they were shocked. They're like, what? You don't have that card? Because it's one of those cards whenever they play it, they're like, they think of me. Because it's definitely my type of card, and that's Wand of Wonders. I love this card. And they probably thought of it because I play Chaos Wand a lot of times in some of my Chaos decks. Like, I love Possibility Storm as a card. It's such a great card. I love it. I love that Chaos, that RNG element. And so, finally getting Wand of Wonders, finally. And have that as my roll deck. I thought about even putting my roll deck and my Dungeons deck together because it'll be like a D&D themed deck. It was one of those where it's like if I didn't have enough of one synergy, then I was going to put them together. I still have a little package of, like, coin flip. So I might throw that into, like, either a roll deck. But yeah, it didn't seem like there was too much of each to put together. So they're separate decks, which is fine. I like variety. I like having so many decks. So am I going to complain? No. I have another deck to play. Cool. The original commander I had for it, I don't know that I had for my roll deck. I was looking into stuff because I was also looking into doing like cards that have like choose your background. Like that's what I'm doing for my dungeon deck. Because I like got inspired to do like a partner deck, and so before I do a partner deck, I wanted to do a choose your background deck. Because I hadn't played with that really, and so I had some cards I looked into that I've been wanting to make a deck around anyways and play around. And then I saw the dungeon one, and I was like, oh, building a dungeon deck would be fun. So I built that also. Which is really cool because that like has such an on-curve play in Commander of like on turn you play your background and then on 3 you play your Commander. It's so nice, which is really good. But my other deck, I thought about playing like Will and another like background as a like possible dungeons roll deck. That was gonna be my dungeons roll deck. Was Will's gonna be the roll commander. And then the background was going to be dungeons, which means whenever you do a dungeon, each room procs twice, which is pretty nice. It makes the value way better. But I'm just doing original commander, which is like a solid one. It's not one I liked too much because it's like a... I'll grab it. It's right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it. So it's Faraday, Devil's Chosen. I don't like it because it says Devil's Chosen. I mean, it's just a Tiefling Warlock, though. What it is a legendary creature, 3/3. It has Dark One's own luck. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, Faraday, Devil's Chosen gains flying and menace till end turn. If any of those results were 10 or higher, draw a card. So the flying and menace is pretty solid, but you're only 3. You're only a 3/3, so it's like it's not like you're Voltroning and doing commander damage. You could probably build it in that way, but it's kind of like, eh. But the main thing why I'm bringing it back in as the commander is because I'm like, you know what? Honestly, having a commander that draws is pretty good. So, rolling 10 or higher and getting to draw a card is pretty good. So that's why it's in the deck. But we'll see. All right. Without further ado, should we jump in finally? I think we should jump in. I have the music playing. We got that going. Let's jump into Disco Elysium. It's been a bit, but I'm ready to jump in. We all saved here at the Whirling Rags at our apartment so that we can check those tapes. All right. Can we look at my notebook real quick? Since it's been a bit. I would like to. Okay. Door Gunner Megamix? What? Hardy gave you a recording where the hanged man supposedly testifies to his intent to rape and pillage. Have a listen on a playback device, either in your room or find one from a pawn shop. Listen to the Door Gunner Megamix. I don't like this second part because that makes it sound like our tape mix is not going to work. Don't like that. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Is today Tuesday? I think it is. To get to coast, you need to use the panel to close the water lock. It's been blocked pending repairs, which should be done by Wednesday morning. This will open up a new area in Martinez. Okay. Get 2 signatures for Everett. I don't know if we want to do this, but I guess we need to do this if we actually want to get our gun back. Which I don't really like, but whatever. Question Kalej about the dead man. Kalej told you she can't talk about it now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. for your autopsy. Ask a little later when she has herself collected. That's the one we questioned earlier, who is supposedly the victim of rape. So she says it wasn't that, though, and that she was told to say that, but yeah. So that's what we're doing. Who put the clothes in the trash? I thought we figured it out. Who else has unauthorized access to whirling trash? Find this person, and you'll know who tampered with the scene. That'll take later, and yeah. We're pretty chill. All right. That's kind of our game plan, is mostly this. All right.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
You're looking at the destruction? I'm sorry for this. This is where the magic happens. God, say nothing, nod stoically. Oh, gosh, yes, I'm sorry for this.
No problem, officer.
Okay, he takes a step towards the door like he'd like to leave. Come on, man, chill.
The compact tape player is still and silent. Seems it has completely broken down now.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore.
Yeah, any ideas?
My kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Roy at the pawn shop. He has stuff.
Alright, fair enough. So we do have to go to the pawn shop. I wonder if there was a chance, like, at some point we could have actually, like, turned that off. Because it didn't really let us interact with it. It was just like, hey, here's some information about it, and then that was it. So it's like, we didn't really get a choice to interact with it again. Why even give me the chance? It's okay. We'll go to the pawn shop. Yo, it's raining. Also, my bag. My bag of cans. I forgot about it. I think we have paid for our rent, if I do recall. No, 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 no. Ooh, tape machine?
Hello again. How can I help you?
I'm looking for something that plays tape for police business.
A tape? We have boom boxes for sale that will play it. Check the shelves.
I see one right above you. Okay.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Staying on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Can I just play a tape on one of the boombox real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Rats. Are you sure these all are in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Well, shopkeeper, this is a Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Whoa! 12 real. Well, that's expensive. Can I get a discount on this boombox? I believe it's discount.
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on.
True.
It's 12 real.
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work.
Oh, fair enough, businessman. 12 it is. I just asked that. So let me hit you with this. 4 real, huh? What do you say? Fair enough, businessman. 12 is
12 is a good number. Good internal balance.
all right.
12.
That's all. I don't have 12 real. Kim?
Yes?
Kim, you got money? Kim, you got money? Nothing. All right, we're at an impasse. I need money. I need money, and I don't know where to get it. Besides trash? Trash is my only option. Is it tab? Yeah, okay. Tabs is the way to find stuff. A highlight. Okay. Oh, wait, he said we could sell stuff. Right. Let's go back to the pawn shop. We could probably sell some stuff to him. Whew. Oh, Roy, I'm back.
Hello again. How can I help you?
There's something I'd like to
Sure.
sell.
Let me have a look.
I have a fascinating photo. Don't show him that. I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
I'll check my pockets. Access the
Anything
pawn
else you're
menu.
Thinking of selling?
Sell the tape? I don't think... Oh, it's an empty cassette. Okay, well, it's empty. And then postcard? Oh, brother, these are the options we got? These are garbage. Also, I see your hearts. I see you. Thank you. My favorite part about the hearts that you can do on stream is that it just makes me think of Goku. It's like, give me your energy. We got a postcard of Boogie. Is this... Do we care about this? I don't think we care about this. Pawned it away. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed at a fit of rage. Smallest church in Saint Rebel. Yeah. Pawned. Okay. Didn't really solve our problem. I'm gonna be honest. I wish we had more.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. We're in trouble. No! Yo, I need money quick. Kim, how are we gonna be able to solve this case? I'm broke. I barely could afford to what's it called? Pay my rent. Alright. Let's see. You're telling me more of these can't be sold? White envelope. That's the thing we gotta get signatures on, if we plan on doing that, which I don't know if we do. I am bummed that you can't sell your outfits. I would quickly do that. Maybe we can find more trash. Though I don't think the trash really helps too much. Yeah, we're also running out of spots to find trash because I don't think they pop back up, to be honest. So, right to work. Right to work. Is that what he says? Is that his thing? I used to have it where it would auto tab. Also, how do you sprint? Okay, I could just do it like this. Okay, got it. Trash? Bring out your trash. Bring out your trash. Please. Please. Alright. Alright, we already investigated all this, so I don't see any trash. We'll keep going though. We'll keep going. We'll find something. Why is that popping up? This is how you know I don't use Steam much. I try to tab while shifting. Whoa. Alright. Maybe there's something over here. Hello there, little lady. You guys got any garbage? Got any trash? Why does the wife do... What does the wife do while you stream? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Kenny? What do you mean by that? Why are you asking? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space.
Okay, I don't know how we're gonna get money. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little worried. It could be an easy thing where we just like give it up and we just don't. We just don't fulfill this quest right now, which is kind of bad because all of that means is now we just have to pass time till late in the night when we can check with the one guy who's at the apartment. That's like the only other thing we could possibly do right now, which is something we can do, but it's not great. It's not great. Like, is she just in the other room listening to you yell about trash? Sometimes. 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 That does tend to happen, if you must bring it up. Right now, she's at work, though. So, I can yell about trash all I want, and I don't have to worry about anybody judging me. Except for you guys, of course. Of course. Oh, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just got to pass time. I think that's sadly where we're at since we are out of funds. But you know, what are you gonna do? Am I right?
Good. What can I help you with?
Oh, I was hoping you had something new to talk about, but nope. Oh well, we'll carry on. I'm the trash man. Please, someone give me your trash, please. I need it. I need it for the case. All right, we'll carry on. Brother, I keep doing it. I keep doxing my friends. Whoops. They're probably fine with it. How you doing though, Kenny? How you feel about your win last night, you punk? I was telling everybody how you got a scuff win last night. It's not what I said, but... Is there someone still in here?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
I thought we already knocked and all that and dealt with the person. And the person actually is living there. And they're like, actually, I do live here. I know it says that I don't, but I do live here. So, come on, chill. Why is money so hard to come by? Okay, well, here's the thing. What if you were paid money by your job and then... because you were a drunk, spent it all on alcohol and drugs. And then when you came to, you realize your mistakes and you're trying to be a different person. And then, sadly enough, you spent all your money. So, you know, your job's not really going to give you money again. They might actually make fun of you because not only did you spend all your funds and asked to get paid in advance, but you also lost your gun and badge. What if that were to happen? That's kind of what we get to start with, is fixing the problems of our past selves' mistakes. This guy already made plenty of trouble for ourselves, so it's kind of a pain, but yeah. A win is a win. Kind of sad my Godzilla deck failed to put out a big creature. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird, especially in when everybody else was playing a lot of like chilling, like setting back, hunkering down. Your brother was paying us for so much damage. That was fun. It was funny that he went from one deck that pinged us for life to another one. And he's like, yeah, it's a different deck, I swear. I don't, yeah, I'm trying to find a ways where we could probably maybe find something, but even if we find something, I doubt it's enough to actually afford anything. There's one other option I think we could do. It's not what I want to do, but we could do it, maybe. And I think it's from asking the one old lady for money. I think we could try that again. Not a great option. Let's see, is there trash in here?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Right, never mind. Right. Carry on then, mailbox. Carry on. Right on. Oh. Alright. Where is she? Over here? Hello? I know you're still wondering where your husband is, but let me ask for some cash real quick.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Yeah. Can I ask for money again? I don't really want to. Tell me more about your insect your husband is looking for. Tell me more about Morel. Okay, I don't think we're getting money out of her. Rats! No money out of her. Juliana says hi. Hi. Alright, how do we... Okay, we could waste time by reading a book, right? Man from Helmdall. What else have we got, though? We could look at our quests. The other thing we're waiting on is... Where is it? I want to know where the time is. Okay, smoker on the balcony. That's it. You met a mysterious stranger smoking on the balcony of the apartment building north of Martinez. He knows something about the murder. Find out where he lives and question him again. So we did all that. We have to wait till 21. All right. Which we're almost there. Kind of almost there. That's like almost 21. All right. We'll pass some time reading a book. As a reminder, time only actually changes this game when you do conversations and talking and doing choices. So that's the main way that time passes. But yeah, we could also read a book. But yeah, Blake definitely likes to drain the board. Yeah, it was rough, man. It was so rough to deal with that. And like the deck I was playing my new Dungeons deck that does not have removal. Yeah, I think my only removal is I have 2 types of removal in the deck. I have counterspell because I'm blue, and the second one is bounce effects. But I like that more for my own spells. So if I have some kind of like enter the battlefield, take the initiative spell, I can bounce it back to my hand. It's kind of the idea. But if I need to bounce someone else's stuff, I can. So those are like the 2 types of, you know, removal I have, which is not great, but yeah. So is this like an ultra realistic detective game? Yes. So it has, like, you could already see here, the stats wise are very like almost D&D-esque of stats you can put in. So we put a lot into our psyche, so we're very you know, in tune with our emotions. We're empathetic to people. This game's wild. I love it. I love it so much. So you have your stats that you put in. So you have intelligence, you have psyche, you have your physics, and you have motor skills that you can put in. And then from there, that what you put up helps to the potential of all of these, which is intense. So like for psyche, we have empathy, makes sense. So now when we're rolling, we already start off with 6 plus 6 on our rolls for that. But then you could get other stuff that obviously helps with your modifiers. Pretty cool. But like for psyche, one thing that was interesting I didn't know about though was that if you have something high up, like let's say authority, not only can you very much like conduct yourself like with authority and all that, but there's also negatives for high levels. High levels is not just a good thing. So like here for authority, at high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into a knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at a teenager and they laugh at you. So there's like a pro and con to being like very high into a thing to being low. It's very interesting. They also have some very interesting ones of like Esprit de Corps, which is like cop knowledge and stuff like that. Drama for detecting lies. Motor skills, which turns out to be really good, which I put low in. Whatever. But yeah, there's multiple different ways you can play this. You can lean into, again, as I mentioned, the setup is you're kind of like a drunk alcoholic. Druggy, but you're kind of start off with amnesia because you drink too much, so you still can play however you want. Like we're still trying to play as a Christian in this game, which means so far we've been labeled as the sorry cop because we're always saying sorry to people, because guess what, the person before the amnesia made a lot of problems that I had to fix, okay? So I have to say sorry because they messed up. They wrecked the room that I had to pay damages for, so I said sorry for that, and etc. So there's multiple different ways you can play it. You can lean into being the bad cop. You can lean into being a druggie who does like electrochemistry, who loves, you know, to party and do drugs, but it means you actually understand drugs and how they work. And so multiple ways to play this, but yeah, it's been very interesting to build this character and play it. Story-wise of this game, though, this is a very mature game. It's very mature with the dialogue. Like, you know, we're a police case, and we're dealing with, like, this is a corpse of a dead body, and the case so far has, you know, rape in it. Allegedly. So far, it seems like it's not actually the case. They more do it. And all this is taking place in a conflict in the middle of a strike going on. So you're getting a lot of politics like, hey, where do you side on this? Are you on the side of the union? Or are you on the other side? Who's actually in the right? So yeah, it's a very cool. Very interesting game. Very mature. Because you also got people who just cost left and right. So that's also a thing. But hey, welcome to the world, am I right? 1 intelligence for a detective. Hey, leave me alone. I could have gone the full Unga Bunga. You could go full Unga Bunga, just the physical cop who just uses his body. Like, I think they give you 3 archetypes that you could start with. You could either create your own, or you could do 3 main ones. And the 3 main ones is a very intelligent, so it's the Sherlock Holmes smart cop. You got the psyche, who's very empathetic to people, which yeah, I'm gonna play that one. And then you have the physical, which is just the Unga Bunga cop who just breaks down the door, shoots before looking, stuff like that, which is terrifying. So yeah, you can do that. Even this game can make intelligence attractive. True? Oh, can't make it attractive? What? No, I think a lot of the intelligence is actually pretty good because it's like rhetoric, so persuasion, talking to people, encyclopedia, so this is actually knowledge. Logic is like deducing the world. Drama is detecting lies and be able to tell lies. You got conceptualize, which is understanding creativity, see art in the world, and then visual calculus, so it's like you get to do raw math on the fly. It's kind of the basics. Seems like all important stuff for copying. But, you know, we don't got that. Oh, gosh. Oh, well. Oh, well. But, yeah. Saying sorry, isn't that like the 7th step in AA? Saying sorry? I guess. I think you might be onto something. This whole time I've been conducting myself in AA. I do say that God does exist. Okay, what am I doing? Am I going to read a book? Is that what I'm doing? I think that's what I was going to do. Pastime. We got this awesome book that we picked up. You know what? We can wear a shirt that matches it too. There we go. Yeah. We get our true fanboy going on. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let me get my book. A classic. On the frontispiece. That's not how you pronounce that. Let's do a recap on this lore of this book and this like series we've gone on to. So this is like some game, some book series in lore. It's kind of like a Hercules type of what's that one? There's another use of it. Like Conan the Barbarian is basically what it is. So we were trying to find a spot where we could store the body to investigate it further. And this seemed like the only other place to do it. And so we wanted to check this doorway to do it. And she wouldn't let us get in here. And so I was like, she really only cares about getting books sold. I'll buy a book from her, even though I'm broke and couldn't pay rent at the time. And then she'll let me do my job. Did not work. I spent money on this book for no reason. So, hey, you know what? Let's read it. A classic. On the frontispiece, an anatomically unrealistic muscle man is reaching into a mounted stream, yearning to touch his glimmering mirror image. His eyes are full of a childlike wonder. On the blood-soaked snow right next to him lie 2 giant Zweihanders. Gotta bounce, man. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have fun with the rest of your day. Okay, let's read this book.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Yeomdar standing atop a pile of bloody corpses. His 2 Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a dramatic X, their blades dripping with gore.
Heck yeah! Sleeps over the door. Heck yeah!
Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Heomdallaman, the man from Heomdal, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground, a nearly nude woman lies spread in supplication, her privates strategically covered by her flowing black hair.
Classic.
These images speak to something burbling deep within you. The primal struggle of a bunch of violent apes just duking it out.
Stupid. Look at the back cover.
The back blurb reads, his latest adventure serves as the perfect introduction to the savage Heomdal saga. Meet man from Heomdal, his faithful blood brother, Tyribald, the noble Lord Hrothgar, and some of their most fearsome foes yet, for the Northlands, for Heomdal. Below, in smaller font, you see the parenthetical, adapted from Man from Eelndal and the Necromancer's Treasure, Man from Eelndal, Lord of Hrothgar, and Man from Eelndal, The Curse of Nacht Hera.
Alright, read the first couple of pages.
The story opens in media res. The man from Heomdal and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering whites, led by the deathless necromancer. One by one, the brave Northmen fall to the relentless crush of undead, only to join their number as reanimated corpses.
Oh no.
By nightfall, Only the man from Eomdal and his blood brother, noble Tyribald, are left standing against the dead horde. It is an honor to die by your side, brother, Tyribald cries, as his battle axe beheads one of their reanimated comrades.
Oh, wow. They're in trouble now.
9, Tyribald. The man from Heomdal bellows over the army of flesh and bone. Have courage for the Northlands. For Heomdal. He leaps to the mezzanine to face the black-eyed figure, and like a mad ice bear, whirling twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang, he plows through the ranks of the deathless, surrounding the necromancer.
Storm drung. The sound effects?
And with deadly finesse,
Oh, those are the
his
two
twin
names of the sword,
blades
my bad.
scissor the necromancer's head from its body. The undead legions collapse like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them, and the two Northmen stand alone in their cursed temple, where the bodies of their lost brothers litter the floors.
Dude, I want to play that game. Skip ahead. Yeah, I guess we'll do it.
A few chapters later, the man from Heomdal and Tyribald are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of griffins that
Nice.
always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments.
Huzzah.
The
eagles
Northmen
are coming.
find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The
Hrothgar.
old king beseeches the man from Heomdal to rid his kingdom of the Nachtera, a subterranean clan of blind wizards who traded their souls for demonic powers.
Blind wizards?
The man from Heomdal extracts a high price
Or
from the
mole
desperate
wizards.
king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter instead, but the son of winter does not budge.
Yeah, what a man's man. Hold on. Why is the man from Hamder doing any of this? All aboard for slaughter and glory. Yeah, why is he doing this?
What do you mean?
Why is he doing all this?
Because the flame of justice burns bright within his chest. Because, above all, he's driven to bring honor to the name of his beloved Heomdal. Because his noble Cutlan blood lusts for glory and conquest. It cannot be denied.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Is there anything else to do with his character?
He is the man from Heomdal, forged in the fury of battle. Death was his sire, and blood his dam. He had but 14 winters when he left his frigid homelands in Cutla to seek glory and honor. That is his character.
Never mind, just get to the good
You
point.
skip past a section detailing an elaborate banquet with many toasts, as well as the long and perilous journey from Hrothgar's keep to the ancient forest of Yesdor, where our heroes infiltrate the Nachtera's dire hall. In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Nachtera are disemboweling a shrieking peasant, an unholy rite that empowers the Nachtera forbidden magic. As the vile ceremony ends, the sound of steel unsheathing draws the Nachtera's attention to a pair of cloaked figures standing in the doorway. This is what you came for, isn't it? A climatic bloodletting where men are reduced to muscle and fury.
I wouldn't fully describe it as that, but sure.
Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. It's the man from Heomdal and his valiant blood brother, Tyribald.
Well, yeah, who else would it be? Whoa, I did not see that coming.
In an instant, the Nachtera summon a horde of gibbering orcanoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the floor goes slick with steaming orcanoid viscera.
Oh my goodness. Kim, this is getting crazy. You need to read this.
When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heomdal and Tyribald remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Nachtera. The man from Heomdal's soda-like blue eyes fill with indescribable fury. For the Northlands, he cries, rushing headlong into a desperate melee.
You gotta be kidding me. Cut him up, him diddler
He
man.
probably is, but you can't be sure, because this one ends in a cliffhanger and a footnote saying,
No!
to be continued in Hyundalaman at the gates of tomorrow. Considering the sheer amount of different Hyundalaman books out there, it's very unlikely you're ever gonna find the sequel.
Whoa. Not with that attitude.
The man from Hyundal stares at you on the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
I gotta find that sequel, Kim. Kim, we gotta find it. Ma'am, do you have the sequel to the Heimdall series? Which one?
Hello
Yes.
again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance.
All right, I'm out. She lost me. She lost me instantly. All right. That passed a tiny bit of time. Cool. Didn't really solve my problem. I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping we could, spend a little bit longer time. I guess we could always rest though, right?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
Oh, he has to be gone. Okay, I agree, but also, dude, I don't have money. I cannot pay for this. I don't have money. Please.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
All right.
pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right.
10-4, come in. Firework, over.
This might sound odd, but there's personnel details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question, over.
Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear. What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. I want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth. I'll look over my address. I don't know where I live. Any news about family? Yeah, let's okay. Second one. I want to know if you got my badge description right in the report.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
Uh-oh.
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time. What do you need, sir? Over.
I kinda need to waste time. I really can't get into it, but I'm kinda out of money. You guys won't give me any more. Yeah, let's wrap that up.
Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Alright, well that didn't help by anything. Kim, I need
Yes?
some money. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I
We
don't
got
see how
time?
my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on, Lieutenant, open it a little. Come on.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. Didn't we do all this? That's it for
Good.
now. Pretty sure we did all this already. This is nothing new. That's kind of my problem. Oh no, we're in trouble. I don't know, man. I'm at an impasse. I need to look up a guide, how to make money in Disco Elysium. Actually, I might actually do that. I was joking, but I think I'm gonna do that. Disco Elysium, how to make money. Day 2 specifics. Okay. I'm gonna try not to get spoiled real quick. First, there's no other place to sleep when it's problem. Go to Roy's wardrobe, sell him some request items, keep exploring and looking into containers. They often include money. Joyce in the park can give you money. Okay. Okay. Alright, found it. We're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna ask Joyce. We'll just ask Joyce. She's bound to help, right? Joyce! I need help. I need some money. I really can get into it. We have one goal in this stream, so I can't end it before we actually take care of it. Like, we actually need to make progress with the tapes. Because otherwise, what was the point of the stream? I mean, we read a book. That was cool. That was dope. We all enjoyed that part. Favorite part of the stream so far. we all enjoyed that part. No denying that. But I kind of promised that we'd look at those tapes. We haven't done that yet.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
How do I get money? So I've been dealing with Everett again.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
He asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, I mean like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
I help scare someone for Mr.
My.
McClare.
What I'm hearing is you inspected a premises because you suspected that it was involved in the narcotics trade.
What?
And in the process, you turned up some information relevant to your investigation. Only from Everett, surprisingly.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
True. Fair enough. I told him about the mercenary tribunal. He didn't seem to worry.
Brinkmanship or saber rattling? Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
He was alone. He seemed very sure of his ability to keep things in control.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
True.
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I think he may have just been messing with us. Kim's right. I'm pretty sure he meant it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
It's all good. I got all day.
She tries to hide it, but some great doubt is spreading within her. There is a crown slowly cracking above her head.
What's this, ma'am, is everything all right?
What? Yes, of course. Everything's fine. Perhaps there's more gossip you'd like to share?
Yeah. Well, Everett says the Wapon sent mercenaries after Union, and now one's dead. Okay. Everett asked the Union's militia wing to fully cooperate with the investigation.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
While we appreciate your assistance, ma'am, I'm afraid we can't discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation with you.
That is only fair.
I've said all I can.
I hope it yields.
That's
What
it.
you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
Hear that, hero? Feels good, doesn't it? You should relay confidential information more often.
Well, who knows? He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
To a nameless settlement down the coast nearby.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders.
Dalliance? What does that mean?
He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You been to Martinez before?
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you miss those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets for now.
Alright, well, he wants to build a youth center here for children of Martinez.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
Okay, well, so you're sad you can't buy the place?
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
True.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information?
I did help him turn up the heat at the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Yes.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
I didn't do it. He was telling me to do it. Wait, did I say I did it? Oh, I didn't do that. It's in unusual. I thought it would make it okay. Actually, I turned it down.
I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship.
I did do that.
And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
I got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Where were we?
We're in Martinez, baby. Martinez is a district you
Thought we did all
excused
this.
for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. I would be happy to. What is a preposterously expensive education for, if not sharing?
I thought we did all this. How do I get money from her?
Glad to have been of assistance. A little that I know.
Oh,
Anything
brother.
else?
Right. Huh. Okay. Can't really say progress has been made. Let's look at her done though. Maybe we already got money from her. Interrogate, prove your authority, confront the Hardy Boys, investigate apartment. The special borscht, we already did about that. The container, find paperwork, ready your ledger and name to the case, speak to the assault victim. We already did all this, yeah. This is not helping really though. I mean, at least we could put in the envelope. You know, she said yeah, do it, so.
Good.
What's the worst that can
What
happen?
can I help
right?
you with?
Yeah. I guess we'll go do that. We'll go do that since we got time. We'll go deliver that envelope and then probably go back to Everett and tell him that we did it. That's doing something. That's progressing in some regards. So there we go. Oh gosh. I'm not worried. You're worried. I was hoping we had a fine solution to the problem. I thought we could just do it easily, but nope. Alright. Items. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Linnell Carter. Both signatures are required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
Try to find out a loophole.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
Yeah, I can read. I can also put something in a mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the
Drop the
front.
white envelope into the mailbox.
But the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's
Oh,
not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures.
right. Forgot about that part. Whoops. Hello, sir. Okay. Well. Anybody got some cash? Anybody got some dough for a police officer? Please. Please. Hello, sir. I don't think we could really buy anything from you. Or sell anything.
Still cool here, officer.
Let's persuade him to give you money. We're locked out of it. Do we actually have some level ups, I think? I can't remember if we do. I think we do. We do have some level ups. So we would have to do it in rhetoric, right? Oh, brother. Alright. Put one in. Revert. We just want to put one in. We'll accept it.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Humanitarian aid. McCartney's ratted out the lady driver. Okay.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know.
Ah, yes.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Do we try this again? Do we waste all our funds on this level up? One more time to the max of our rhetoric. Let's see if we actually have any clothing. Maybe we have some clothing that helps with our rhetoric. No. Well, we could at least see if we're at least wearing something. Maybe we're wearing something that hurts. Oh, that does hurt our rhetoric. Let's take our hat off. I forgot I still have this on. Oh, brother. I think we had the logic. Yeah. Dress coat. Yeah. Roll it. All right.
Everything's still cool.
All right, let's try it. Even 58%. Let's try it.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there.
Hey,
this is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
Okay, it's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Invest in me, not telling your employer about your operation here. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in the good relationship with the RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. You gotta prime the pump, man. I'll buy from you. Sure.
Fair point. You can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How much is your loyalty worth?
10 real.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
He takes a 10 note from a leather pouch. Okay. Where are you from, Celine?
Me? It's a boring story, officer.
But you're not local?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Yeah, apricots are delicious.
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my...
Well, if it's for his grand...
No, I'm leaving. I just need to get some dough from you. It's hard to con you like that. Alright. Let's, I forgot what the price was for the boombox. Maybe we can get a cheaper one. It did sound like we could probably get a cheaper one.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
I need to buy that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction.
If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be upset.
It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Thank you. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Now we're in for it. Yeah, now we're in for it. Do we want to wear any of these glasses? Less authority, but we get logic. Gotta listen to me, bud. We also got this, which we have less drama, but we can, like, do math and such. I'm kind of feeling... I don't mind doing the logic and minus authority, to be honest, because, like, our authority is fine. I think it's fine at 5. Alright, let's go. Come on, Kim. I'm back to my room. Time to get jiggy with it. It's actually doing music. Come through. Music man in town. Just jamming out. Come on, Kim. Time to get the party started. Oh yeah. Alright, let's listen to those tapes real quick. Let me just shut the door. Private police business, you know. Okay, let's interact. Equip this to play the tapes. So now we can go to interact, and now we can do the tapes, right? Okay. A magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy supposedly holds a recording of the Mercenary Task Force radio communications recorded via the encryption station. Not a good omen, requires a boombox to play. Good thing I have it.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play the tape.
You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Another loud screech, some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal-reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that? What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
Or under some kind of influence. The lieutenant looks at the tape you are familiar with, and this looks now hits his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Courtney?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
What's Coho?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer.
Okay.
We need to know the story of this man's service.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service. Okay, now, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Mm-hmm. I would like to
take out the tape. The boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate.
Truly does seem a bit inappropriate. With my bag in one hand, boombox in the other. Okay, so I think Kaljik was it's the one woman, which I do want to go ask her about. Because we wanted to integrate her more about like confirming the victims, you know, physique, stuff like that. But this should help. Also asking her about stuff like this is probably important. But we're gonna do that next time. Yes, we're gonna do that next time. Again, shorter stream. I just want to make a little bit of progress, and then obviously we'll get into it next time. Next time we're clean start. We're just gonna ask her, see what's all about. But yeah, if you're watching this live though, we're not done yet though. This is just for people who are watching this archive. For people watching this live, hey, we're gonna be back on in a little bit as we play some Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World. Join in as I try to grind rank, and we will be opening some packs at the beginning. I finally got my codes; they came in, so there we go. That'll be cool. And yeah, but yeah, we should be streaming this again next week. I enjoy this game. I'm glad we were making progress. I'm glad we were able to actually make progress this time. Let me save it. Let me save it real quick before I make a problem. Like before something bad happens. I like this game a lot. I can't wait to play more, figure it out. It's very fun. But that's it for today. If you're watching this live, archived. If you're watching this live, hey, we'll be back in a little bit. So I'll be right back. Jesus loves you. I love you too. See you guys later. Shalom.